What's going on, guys? It's JAHRONMON, and today we're going to be doing a performance review on the Nike PG1. Let's get things started with the traction, and Nike uses a diamond and blade pattern on the PG1's outsole, and the overall experience is pretty consistent no matter what kind of floor you play on. The traction on clean courts is very quick and responsive in every single direction. It's not quite elite level traction, but it's definitely in the tier right below it. You will have to wipe on floors that aren't very well maintained, but as long as you keep wiping, the PG1's traction is going to hold up in virtually every situation, with the exception of outdoor durability. The rubber compound used here just isn't very durable, and the traction pattern is pretty flimsy as well. So if you're looking at the PG1 as an outdoor option, just keep in mind that I don't think the PG1's traction will hold up as long as you would like it to, but who knows, maybe Nike will drop a colorway in the future that features an XDR outsole, or the PG1 will pop up on Nike ID where you'll have that option. But as of right now, the PG1 is best suited as an indoor option as it provides a consistent experience across multiple court conditions. The next thing we're gonna talk about is the cushion, and the PG1 only uses Zoom Air in the forefoot. And to be completely honest with you, I'm okay with that. The PG1's cushioning is a quick and responsive ride that definitely favors low to the ground players who want to feel quick on their feet. But if you're a more explosive type of player who likes to attack the rim and grab a lot of rebounds up in the air, there is enough impact protection here to keep your knees and legs from aching at the end of the night. But again, this type of system definitely favors quicker players who don't take a lot of hard landings. The midsole is made out of a lightweight Phylon foam, and it does wonders to keep the PG1 in a lower weight class, and it only adds to its speedy style of play. But its best attribute is never getting in the way of you feeling that bottom loaded Zoom Air unit in the forefoot, which if you use this type of system before, you know exactly what to expect. But if you haven't, it's quick, it's responsive, and you're gonna love it just as long as you're not expecting a whole lot of bounce. Next up are the materials, and depending on what colorway you get, you're gonna get a different material here on the back heel panel. But what I got was absolutely fantastic. While the materials on the back heel panel will vary from colorway to colorway, the forefoot materials will remain the same no matter what, and Nike uses a soft, breathable mesh that is just as comfortable as it sounds. This area of the PG1 feels extremely free, and it's actually almost like nothing is there at all, which is great for forefoot heavy players like myself who don't want to feel constricted up front. The one knock I would have on the forefoot mesh is again durability, as I just don't see this type of material lasting very long outdoors, especially if you do a lot of toe drags. The back heel panel on this particular colorway uses a very soft nubuck material that gets even better the more you use it. And I have no doubt in my mind that the other colorways of the PG1 that feature different materials will provide a similar experience. So overall, the materials on the PG1 aren't durable whatsoever, but what they lack in durability, they gain in comfortability, and that alone is enough to make the PG1 a certified steal in this category. Moving along to the fit, the PG1 provides an airtight experience that is virtually seamless unless you have a wide foot. I got the PG1 in my true size, which is a 10.5, and my foot is slightly wide in the forefoot, and the PG1 was painfully pinching me in this area, but only on the lateral side. Eventually this pain would go away as the materials in this area did soften up. So in my case, going up half a size wouldn't have been the best idea. But if you classify your foot as wide and you have a hard time finding a shoe that is wide enough for you, you're definitely gonna wanna go up half a size or look somewhere else completely. The rest of the PG1 fit my foot near perfectly thanks to the great use of the materials, but the lacing system also did a great job at keeping my foot locked in and secure. As for the strap in the forefoot, it is integrated with flywire, but the overall effect of this feature is minimal at best, and that's okay because the PG1 already has a great one-to-one fit that stays with your foot on every cut, drive, jab, and stop, or whatever other type of movement you may do on the hardwood. And at the end of the day, the fit in the PG1 may just be its best feature. Last but not least is the support, and the PG1 really doesn't do anything too special in this category, but there is enough here to please all players and play styles. Most of the support is going to come from the sculpted midsole, which makes the PG1 feel more like an extension of your foot by allowing the footbed to be more in sync with your movements. And overall, it's a pretty fluid experience that works perfectly in tandem with the fantastic one-to-one fit. Initially, straight out of the box, the heel to toe transition did feel a little bit wonky, And this may be because of the relatively narrow heel, but after a while you do get used to it. And while I do wish this heel was a little bit wider, it isn't a deal breaker for the PG1. So while minimal, the support system here is enough to accommodate a variety of players and play styles. And if you do end up feeling like the PG1 support system is underwhelming, you could easily fit a third-party brace for added support. Overall, the PG1 definitely outperforms its $110 price tag, but let's be honest, selling a signature sneaker that features the iconic Nike swoosh for $110 is as close to a sure thing as you can get sales-wise. How it performs is a totally different conversation, but if you've been paying attention, you would know that the PG1 is a pretty damn good on-court performer. The fit is really the star of the show here, as it provides a seamless one-to-one experience that doesn't resort to any gimmicks or complicated concepts to get the job done. It's just a great lacing system with even better materials. And that alone is worth $110 in my book, but the PG1 also features consistent traction that holds its own on a variety of court conditions, as well as a decent cushion setup that favors quick low to the ground players. Sure, the heel to toe transition was a bit wonky and wide footers may not enjoy the snug fit, but at $110, it's worth it, right? Anyways, guys, that pretty much takes care of the performance review for the Nike PG1. If you have any remaining questions, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you enjoyed this review, give me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. My name's Jaron. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. I'm usually a 10.5 in Nike. The PG1s in a 10.5 were airtight, but these in my true size were way too long and narrow. I tried a half size down and they were still too long. I couldn't believe it. All I could do in the store was laugh. I was like, what is up? These are way too long.